all new at 6, a top prosecutor is on administrative leave after the new ABC 15 investigation, Dishonorable.
Chief Investigator Dave Biskobing broke the story. Erin Otis is off the job. Before she became a Maricopa County prosecutor, Otis was a judge in death penalty cases. On Friday, we exposed she allowed her staff to routinely mock and ridicule people in her courtroom with cruel and obscene emails and memes. We also found she sometimes participated. MCAO fired Otis while she was under judicial investigation. And tonight, Dave's uncovering more about her time in the courtroom.
He shows us some of the concerning and bizarre contact, including allegations of inappropriate contact with defendants and even a birthday party.
This is regular conduct down there.
2019, and Judge Erin Otis is sentencing a defendant who has a total of 6 known felony convictions, including multiple domestic violence assaults. It looks normal, sounds normal, unless you catch this quick line from the judge. Bubbles from a bubble gun given to the defendant's 3-year-old son to celebrate his birthday. You can see quick glimpses of his head in the gallery. There's no video of the birthday party.
No.
Okay, so why is that?
Because the FTR was shut off.
They turned off the courtroom cameras.
Absolutely, yeah. All the audio and video was shut off. So this is one of the defendants that they had a crush on. They really liked him. They would flirt with him all the time.
Kelly Schaefer was Otis's clerk, then turned whistleblower. And by they, she means Judge Otis and her bailiff, Barbara Chavez. Both declined to be interviewed.
They bought cupcakes. They bought a little bubble gun for the kid to play with and other toys. And then they went ahead and went on the record and they sentenced him and off he went.
During the official sentencing hearing, you can see a bottle of pink bubble solution next to Otis. A deputy moves it after a few minutes. You have a defendant and on his sentencing, when he's going to be going away to prison.
Yes.
They throw a birthday party for his son. They use the public's courtroom. It's like an event hall?
Yes.
ABC 15 obtained confidential records, sealed documents, and complaints from multiple cases. They show insiders and attorneys have raised concerns about routine and inappropriate contact with defendants going back years. One issue, ex-parte communication. She's talking to defendants, people in her court, without their attorneys present.
100%.
And that's a pretty big no-no.
It is a big no-no.
And this is something that you saw and something that would happen...
daily, routinely.
Really?
Absolutely routinely, almost every single day.
In a statement, Otis said, "To be clear, at no time did I ever participate in ex parte communications," and she absolutely refutes the claims.
Liars.
Schaefer blew the whistle on Judge Otis after 2 years in her courtroom. It forced the clerk's office to file an official complaint with the Arizona Commission on Judicial Conduct, the body that oversees judges. ABC 15 confirmed it's one of at least 2 complaints the commission has received about the judge, outlining evidence about ex parte communications, the birthday party, the memes and emails,
The commission
and other
is
issues.
criminal.
But the commission dismissed those complaints, and because they were dismissed, public records about those cases have either been redacted with Otis's name removed or blocked from release.
I think people just didn't believe the inmates that it was going on. I think there was a big part of that going on when inmates were telling their attorneys that this was happening. And I think that they were just...
like, okay, sure.
Okay, whatever. That really isn't happening. What judge is going to come into a locked courtroom and talk to the inmates?
I do believe.
A key example, the capital murder trial of Victor Hernandez. ABC 15 obtained this sworn affidavit by Hernandez, signed and notarized in April 2020. He stated Otis spoke to him without his attorneys present multiple times, either in the hallway or courtroom. Hernandez also claimed Otis constantly asked him about his music.
The impact.
And Schaefer remembers Otis talking about the music.
Somehow she got a CD of his rap music, of that particular defense. And I was never able to figure out how she got that music.
She had a defendant's music and she'd listen to it?
Oh, yeah. And talk about how much she liked the music and would listen to it. And we still, to this day, I don't know how she got the CD.
ABC 15 interviewed multiple legal ethics experts. They say this type of misconduct is serious, especially the ex parte communication. It raises questions about impartiality and fairness and can put cases at risk. Now, we'll be covering those implications more in future reports and also reporting more on the lack of transparency in the process for investigating judges. Because right now, the public deserves to know a lot more about their public officials' actions than what's in the public record.
Criminals.
In response, Erin Otis sent us a lengthy statement. She says the Judicial Commission dismissed all of the allegations you just saw, and she said this about the birthday party. My staff did provide a 2-year-old boy who was present in the courtroom on his birthday with his parents, who are both the defendant and victim, with a donut, and I did suggest those present in the courtroom sing happy birthday to him. My staff also provided the child a toy to play with as he was getting restless in the courtroom waiting. But later in that same statement, Otis then refutes there was a birthday party as part of a broader denial. I'm investigator Dave Biskobing, ABC 15, Arizona.
And the immediate fallout from Dave's reporting continues. Within the past hour, Maricopa Superior Court confirmed bailiff Barbara Chavez is no longer working for the courts. Our dishonorable investigation is not over. It was never just about this one judge or this one courtroom. This is about a larger system that let it happen.
Exactly.
A system that lacks transparency and public accountability. Dave's on it. You can find everything he's reported so far and his future reports in this series on your favorite streaming devices and on abc15.com/dishonorable.
And then after the fact, we put a motion in to change the judge. Because Allison Backus, she kept helping them. And she kept doing stuff. So we put this motion in to change the judge. And we also filed an affidavit with it as well. See this affidavit? Under penalties of perjury. See this? This means that if you lie, you're going to jail. So look at this. You see this? And guess what they did? They denied this. They denied this. They denied us to change the judge. But guess what happened? Guess what happened? We got that bitch taken off anyways. Okay? She got removed. She lost her fucking job with the state. She lost it anyways. And these people was trying to help her. That court don't have no integrity. They need to clean that motherfucker all the way out. Merrick Garland, he got work to do here in Arizona.
Okay, we issued a subpoena to the Arizona lottery on April 25th. Okay, April 25th, 2023, they got delivered a subpoena by the Sheriff's Department, Maricopa County Sheriff's Department. And in that subpoena, we asked them to specifically confirm, if you look in the middle here on number 1, specifically confirm the ticket that contained number combination 310-28-54-66-10. Please produce records, copies, and or evidence that Mark McCormick purchased a Powerball ticket from Chevron located at 5035 West McDowell Road, Phoenix, Arizona 85035 for the November 7th through 8th 2022 Powerball drawing. Now you see where they cut off one of the 2s? They did that on purpose. They altered the document and they cut off one of the 2s. So she tried to pretend like they ain't know what we was talking about because, oh, you didn't provide a year, but you cut off the other 2. Tampering with records, fraudulent, operating in bad faith. I said, she said, my May 10th letter to you indicated that lottery has no responsive documents to your subpoena as written because they cut off the 2. Okay, lottery asks you to explain what do you mean by confirm and explain that your request did not contain necessary information to narrow down your request, such as a game name, drawing date, retailer, or purchase jurisdiction. So if you go up here, she lying because we said the Powerball, okay? We said the Chevron located at 5035 West McDowell Road, okay, for the November 7th through November 8th, 2022 Powerball drawing. What they did is they cut off one of the 2s, okay, and then they attempted to play dumb to push the time out because they know this is the real jackpot combination from that night, okay, and they know it. So they don't want to verify that. They don't want to provide evidence that this combination was played at that store. They don't want to do it. And so this is what she said. She said, my May 10th, 2023 letter to you indicated that the lottery has no responsive documents to your subpoena as written. Lottery asks you to explain, what do you mean by confirm? And explain that your request did not contain necessary information to narrow down your request, such as a game name, which we did, which was Powerball. Drawing date, which we did, was November 7th through 8th, 2022. Retailer, which we did, which was Chevron, located at 5035 West McDowell Road. Or purchase jurisdiction, we did, which was Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, you also demand that lottery produce records that you made a Powerball ticket purchase at a particular Chevron on what appears to be 2 days, November 7th and November 8th. But the documents served on lottery did not include a year for the drawing. The year appeared to have been cut off during photocopying. No, you know what it was. Further, while you indicated a day, you did not include information regarding the significance of the day, such as if it is a purchase or a drawing date, or provide a time frame for the purchase. Yes, we did. We said November 7th through November 8th, 2022. Lottery further explained the additional information could be helpful to narrowing down the search for any responsive documents to the extent such documents are available. On May 31st, 2023, you responded to my May 10th, 2023 letter. At the time, you provided additional information, which I provided to the lottery. You provided some clarifications indicating that your request was regarding Powerball ticket was played at Chevron, located at 5035 West McDowell Road, Phoenix, Arizona 85035 for the November 7th, 2022 through November 8th, 2022 drawing. You further stated that you are seeking a copy of any record that would show the Powerball ticket containing the number combination 310 28 54 66 10 was played for the date indicated, and that you want confirmation that the ticket was purchased by Mark McCormick. Based on the additional information you provided, Lottery has conducted a search for the requested records. Unfortunately, Lottery has no responsive information. As stated before, proof of purchase of a game ticket is shown by an actual ticket printed and provided by the retailer to the purchaser at the time of purchase. Lottery can't confirm your purchase of a ticket with the number combination indicated, nor can Lottery confirm your purchase of a ticket in this circumstance. Ticket ownership and responsibility is set forth. And so this is their way of curtailing. They don't want to give me those documents. They don't want to, and that is a part of their regular security check. They can check with this Chevron store, and they can confirm via either camera or their database. They can put this number in and go into their database and see where that ticket was played at. They don't want to do that. They don't want to give me that. Okay, so what they did was they altered the subpoena document, cut off the number 2 so they can cause a delay. All right. And what they also did was they went around my request. They understand what I want. They understand why I want it, and they understand the significance of it. They don't want to provide it to me. Okay, they don't want to provide it to me. Okay. And I have both the tickets, the one from Florida and the one from Arizona, with this same combination. Okay, I got the one from Florida and Arizona with the same combination, and I'm going to be showing you the one from Florida that we got with the same combination too, because there was 2 winners that night, and they tried to fake it, and they tried to use this guy Edwin Castro as an actor to pretend and fake it. And now they got made up all this story about him being sued, and all of that is a sham. All of that whole story about him having a stolen Powerball ticket, it's all a sham. It's all lies. It's a fake story, because they are wrapped up in what they got going on with me here. This is the real story. Okay, and what they did was they faked it in the media, and she's trying to preclude me from getting the evidence. And so we filed a motion to compel on the state court, and it's just sitting there. Okay, it's just sitting there. They didn't respond. They didn't provide no response to that. It's just sitting there, and they failed to produce the record. So we moved the court for an order to make them do this, and this is not something that is outside of what they normally do, because when you have a winning ticket with the Arizona Lottery, they confirm it through those same measures just to make sure nobody's stealing someone else's ticket and coming in there and claiming the money, okay? So that's what it is. These people are trying to evade responsibility. These are criminals. And this lady here, she knows it, and she works for the state attorney general. And I was on a telephone with her for about 45 minutes, going back and forth, and she was steady trying to pick my brain about other things. And this is just a criminal enterprise, okay? They got the judge in trouble in the case and everything. So this is all nasty. So I just wanted you guys to see this, and then I'm going to show you the Florida ticket, and I'm also going to show you the proof of delivery of the subpoena, which was way back on April 25th. Okay?
And here is the proof that we delivered this subpoena on Arizona Lottery. Okay? We delivered the subpoena. The sheriffs delivered it to them on the 25th day of April 2023, and we still don't have our requests. We still don't have our requests. So what's the big issue? What's the big problem? Okay, if what we're saying is lies, okay, then why not? What's the issue here? What's the problem? You see this? These people are criminals. I want them all in jail. I want them all in jail. The money is not going to be enough. I want them torn away from their families. I'm going to need that. That's what's going to satisfy my soul for all this bullshit. I need it. You see this? This request is still unfulfilled. You see this deputy here? He delivered it to them. Okay? To their deputy director, Todd Terrell. So what's going on? What's going on? Where's my request? Where's my request? What's the problem?
And this is the one from Florida for November 7th. It was 2 winners, one from Arizona and one from Florida. With this combination, this is the real combination. This is the real jackpot ticket for the, you see what I'm saying, for the $2.04 billion. And they tried to fake it using this actor, Edwin Castro, and falsifying this story, talking about he stole a ticket from somebody named Urachi Romero and Reggie. Like, all that shit is fake. This is the real situation right here. This is what's really good right here. This is the truth. And they don't want to deal with it. They trying to evade, but them bitches ain't running nowhere. They ain't getting nowhere because the FTC is on their ass. Look at this. And this is what the state attorney general don't want to verify. Because I played it here too. I won in both states. I won in Arizona and I won in Florida. And she don't want to verify. She don't want to verify because I'm in court with them right now. And in Florida Lottery, they got to get their attorney because I sued their ass too for playing this fucking game. And California Lottery for playing this damn game, faking this shit. These people is organized criminals, but they got caught this time.
As you guys can see here, look at the upper top left corner, November 4th, 2022 at 4:56. I stayed at this hotel, okay? And you can see this is proof that I was over there where that ticket was sold, okay? All right. And they know I was over there. Okay. In Town Suites, McDowell Road. Okay. And the gas station that I played that ticket at is right in front of this hotel. It's right in front of this hotel. Okay. And they're playing games. They're playing games. These are thieves, organized criminals. Look at this. This is all evidence. You see this? This is where I was, November 4th through November 10th on McDowell Road. That's why she don't want to confirm that ticket over there, okay? This places me right over there, okay? And they contacted that store, And they told that store don't talk to nobody. But I beat them to the punch because I already talked to the store, and the male that worked there, he told me, oh, we got contacted and was told that someone was trying to game the system. That's what he said. And he said that there was they got contacted and told somebody was trying to game the system. And if anybody contact them, then just forward them to the lottery. You see this? This is criminal activity. They all going to jail. I guarantee you they going to jail. They just don't know it yet. This is our Federal Trade Commission complaint that we made about the situation. Okay? That's the FTC complaint number up there. And this is our complaint. Okay? This is our complaint. We reported everything to the authorities. And this is all was done before they announced this so-called winner. Okay? You see this? These bitches is all going to jail. They gonna get arrested in the middle of the night. See this? See all this? Everything was reported to the FTC. This is the second complaint we made to the FTC regarding their fraudulent activity they got going on. So the FTC already had our first complaint, which was done back in April. Okay? And then they go do this again. So we had to file another complaint. They did all this stuff while we was in court. They got the judge in trouble. Judge Allison Backus, she no longer works for the state court. And then they gonna turn around and give her a job as a magistrate because she got removed. Supporting criminal activity. People taking care of their own. They all going to jail. Whoever gave her that job going straight the fuck to jail. You going straight to jail. Because we gonna make sure you get there. And then the Arizona Lottery, they filed an injunction against me saying workplace harassment. Okay? By look, Todd Terrell, the same person that these subpoenas been getting delivered to. Look at this, look at this. Because they scared. They scared. Okay, so they saying don't contact them. Don't email them, don't contact them for no reason. But then the lady who represent them from the Arizona State Attorney General, Pamela Pizer, in that email I just showed y'all, she told me, well, you need to contact them and do a public records request. You know I can't contact them because they got this injunction here, which is unlawful without due process, and they sprung it on me. Okay? So I said, you know what? I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to let it stand. I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to let it stand because I know I didn't do anything wrong. Okay? I know I didn't do anything wrong. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to further contact them, but these people are going to all be in trouble. They're going to all be in trouble. You see this? You see this injunction? You see this? They filed this. They said, they filed this saying, oh, he's harassing us. Okay, because they don't want to be questioned about what happened. They don't want to deal with the issue. They trying to evade. Look at this. That's the case number. These people is criminals. This is disgusting, man. I can't believe this stuff is even allowed to go on. Who the fuck these people think they playing with? They met they match. We ain't going nowhere. We don't give a fuck. Look at this bullshit. Look at this shit. Todd Terrell. Look at this. And then they backdated it for December 20th. You see that? Talking about I was making threats and this and that and this and that. Ain't nobody made no threats. Y'all just don't want this investigation to keep going because you know what you did. And you don't want to answer my subpoena request. And then the Maricopa County Court was helping them. Okay, they was helping them, and they kept tampering with my filings. Okay, and I kept having to email Jessica Fotinos because she's the general counsel for the court. And I carbon copied Kevin Clark from the U.S. Marshals on all of my communications with these people. And they turned around and they said that I was harassing them. Okay, and the U.S. Marshals got all the emails. So they turned around and filed this. Okay. They turned around and filed this. Operating in concert. That court don't got no integrity. Y'all seen that news article? No integrity. Look at this shit. This is all criminal activity. And Judge John Tucci allowed it. He denied my injunction because my injunction would have prevented all this. And then they turned around and filed an injunction against me after he denied my federal injunction. All these people going to jail. You see this shit? Who the fuck they think they playing with? We gonna show them. The court was also found to be tampering with the CD, tampering with the audio from the trial. So look, defendant appellate Mark McCormick appeals from the judgment that the Dreamy Draw Justice Court again entered against him and in favor of the plaintiffs, the Shaw Family Trust, XCD Realty. In reviewing the record for this case, this court discovered that although the Dreamy Draw Justice Court provided this court with a CD containing an audio recording of the trial held in this matter, it is not a complete recording. The audio recording ends abruptly during testimony taken during the trial. This court therefore does not have a complete audio recording or transcript of the trial held in this matter accordingly, pursuant to Supreme Court Rule APP Civil 7B10, okay? And Judge Daniel J. Kiley entered this, okay? Judge Daniel J. Kiley, as you can see up there, he entered this order, and then he turned around and helped them and went against his own findings. That's why his ass got removed from the court. His ass got removed. He don't have a fucking job. You see all this criminal activity? These people met they match. I'm on a motherfucking ass.
And then they gonna show him coming out of Chase Bank with an envelope with some money in it, like trying to convince the public that he got the money. He didn't get the money. That money is froze. He didn't get no damn money, okay? And then they gonna close my account at Chase. Chase gonna close my account because they mad. They was mad, so they closed my account. They made up a bullshit reason and they closed my account out at Chase Bank because they was pissed because he didn't get that money to put in that bank. They so full of shit. These is criminals. Now they met they fucking match, fucking bitches. Now, close that account. Let's stop some more deception. Okay. Now, this man here, the California Lottery went to his store and they took his video footage. And they don't want to show it. They took his video footage. Let's see what he says about it down here. But since he initially told the U.S. Sun he often sold Edwin Castro tickets and believed him to be the real winner. But since a bombshell lawsuit was filed by a man named Jose Rivera, who claims he bought the ticket and it was stolen, Joe has revealed that he cannot be 100% positive. He said he cannot officially confirm Castro bought the winning ticket on November 7th, the day before the drawing, and he has not seen the CCTV footage from his own store. Joe said it's bad news. The lawsuit. The state lottery took everything the day they came for the press conference. Fucking criminals. I have not seen it because I had no reason to look at it before. The lottery told me the person who came by and bought the ticket is the person who won it. I know Castro bought a ticket around that time, he continued, and nodding when shown a photograph of the Powerball winner. Joe then shook his head when asked if he'd ever met Rivera, adding, "I don't know that guy." You see what I'm saying? So see how the story keep changing? At first he said he knew him and he came in there for coffee all the time. Asked if he believed the ticket could be stolen. He said everything is possible. You are supposed to sign the ticket after you buy it. I don't have any record of who bought tickets on that day. The lottery told me if anybody comes to you, refer them to us. You don't want to be in trouble. They need proof in court and then the judge will decide. I don't know what's going to happen. Joe continues to work at the store and was back in at 6 a.m. the day after the big win was announced, explaining he has given his huge win to his family. He full of shit. This man didn't get no money and that Edwin Castro didn't get no money. They got caught. They got caught trying to fabricate a story to try to steal fucking money from me. These bitches been stealing from me and they got caught, and the fucking Arizona lottery director got ousted out of there, Greg Edgar, and Pat McDonald that had 16 years with the Ohio lottery where the theft started. He got his ass taken out of there. These motherfuckers is all going to jail so they can get themselves a nice big pat on the back. And California lottery getting sued, Florida lottery getting sued, and Arizona lottery getting sued too. And they tried to have that fucking Judge Allison Backus help them, and Michael Gordon and Patricia Norris. All these motherfuckers is going to jail. You understand what I'm the fuck saying? Fucking bullshit. They doing this to people.
This is a weird energy I'm picking up on. This is, take what resonates, but I'm hearing like your wishes are about to be granted. I just saw 2 dandelion puffs that were stuck together go flying by. Like you might actually get a twofer out of this because of your good deeds is what I'm hearing. So you are an elect, a chosen one of the Most High's favorites. You are highly protected, and someone else, like in your brood, in your soul family, another light worker or chosen one has, I'm hearing chosen wrong, and they came against you. I don't know what happened to them. I'm hearing, but they were manipulated into coming against you. I'm feeling like one of their wounds was the entry point for a demon to get in and tweak them, toy with them. Like, this is like, I'm here, like, this is dangerous energy. Whoever came against you chose dirt over their divinity. They might have been dishing dirt. They might have gossiped about you. They may have stolen from you, tried to swap energies or destinies, or thought that they would be more favored and protected than they were simply because they were associated with you. But because of who you are, I'm hearing like they're about to get fucked, like in all the bad ways. The divine spirit, like my door is sort of like trying to open, like honestly, like lock and key. The door's going to be closed on them. Bye-bye to their divinity is what I just heard. Whoever this was that came against you seriously fucked up. They fucked themselves. They thought they were going to play you, and they got played. I just heard they're out of the game altogether. And your guides are in some full-on fuck this mofo energy. If you're like me, your guides don't fucking play. They're gangster. and they're about to spin the block 10 times on whoever the fuck came against you. Send that person love and compassion if you know who it is. Send them love. They gon' need it. And if you're a light worker, if you are a loving being, I'm just saying, do what I just said. Send them fucking love. You take any joy or vindication into what's coming to them, you might get a little bit of it too. I'm hearing God ain't sparing the belt this time. Go pick your switch. Shit, that person is screwed.
Okay, you guys, let's make this make sense, because what we do is we stop deception here at Deception Stoppers. We don't tolerate that. We don't tolerate that. We don't tolerate nonsense. Okay, so let's address this here. They're saying that this man, Edwin Castro, purchased a $25 million house, which is a lie, another lie. And they saying he purchased a $4 million house, which is another lie, okay? These are all fabrication, lies trying to trick the public. Now, here's where we got to make it make sense, okay? First of all, how you buying a $25 million house when the money is froze? Second of all, how you buying a $4 million house when the money is froze? Third of all, how you buying a $25 million house, okay? How are you buying a $25 million house, but your parents are still staying in the shack that you grew up in? Okay? So how did you buy two houses for yourself, one for $25 million and one for $4 million, but you left your mom and dad at home in the same shack that they live in? Let's make it make sense. Let's make it make sense. Okay? Okay? And also, what doesn't make sense is you didn't even want to show your face for the press release. This man didn't want to show his face for the press release. You want to know why? Because they didn't have all the legs put together on their story. They didn't have everything in line yet. They were just conjuring up shit. So what they did was they bullshitted along and came up with all this bullshit, right? This man didn't even want to show his face at the press release, but now you're showing people where he lived. Now you're showing people properties that he bought. Now you're showing people supposedly 2 different properties that he purchased where he wanted to live. So these are all ploys that are incorporated to fool the public, okay? Because they got caught. They got caught and they still doing it. They just got caught again. They just got caught again doing it, okay? So this is what they got going on. You know, my 10-year-old niece could have came up with a better story than this. This story is sloppily orchestrated. It's a bunch of bullshit. And furthermore, what is the odds that we would complain and the country would complain about what happened November 7th, and now we have this supposed winner who supposedly is supposed to be going through some type of court case because a ticket was stolen and all of this. So what's the odds that we have technical difficulties on the drawing? Okay, and then we turn around and we got a supposed alleged winner that come out months later, the next year, and then now he has a situation going on with him with it's all just bullshit. Okay, it's all just bullshit, and it's done by the multi-state lottery. They came up with all this bullshit. All this dumbass bullshit, okay? And this is the reason why Arizona Lottery's director got taken out of there. And this is also the truth about the reason why Ohio Lottery's director, Pat McDonald, got taken out of there, because they all in on this bullshit. They all in on this bullshit. They've been stealing money from the public for many, many years, stealing money from me for many, many years. And this is the end of it. This is the fucking end. You see what I'm saying? They can't believe they got caught. They think they can get all this help, You know, they think they can get all this help doing this and doing that. They done got this judge in trouble, Judge Allison Backus. They got her in trouble and got her state career tossed to the side. And, you know, it's just getting a lot of people in trouble because they're still trying to, you know, come up with all this shit, trying to steal this money and shit, and it's not. They're not going to be successful. They were unsuccessful, and they are caught. Everybody know what they're doing. They're exposed, and what they're doing is they're making it worse. They're making it worse. They're dragging more people into it. They're dragging that old man at the Joe's service station story, and it talking about he got a $1 million prize. He didn't get no goddamn $1 million prize. He was right back at work that next few days later. He was right back at work because he ain't get no $1 million because they got caught. He ain't getting no $1 million. They know it was two winners. They all know it was two winners. It was a winner in Arizona and it's a winner in Florida. And both those winners is my motherfucking ass. And they know it. And they sitting there stringing this shit along and stringing the public along with all this, stringing the public along with all this bullshit. It's sad. It's a shame. It's a shame, but they caught. The oxygen is all ran out, so it's only a matter of time before they suffocate. Look at this shit, man. This shit is sad. They got this man playing this role. They got him acting. He didn't even want to show his face for the press conference. He's miserable because it's all a lie. They're using him. They got him acting, trying to steal. Look at this. The story is all made up. Look at this shit. It's a fucking shame.
So, this set of lottery videos is starting to make a comeback here like 3 weeks later. And I'm trying to respond with videos to some comments, but one in particular that keeps repeating is, well, you know it's rigged. Are you really that stupid? And I think the whole point of the original video, if you watched that one, was the fact that I think we all pretty much know we're not going to win. We might win a few bucks, $50 here, $100 there, and that's cool. But when you make it so obvious to the masses that there is something legitimately wrong with it, without a doubt, and then it gets swept under the rug, and that just proves how stupid everybody really is. So I think that's what it was leaning towards. I don't ever believe I'm going to become a millionaire or a billionaire like that. But you can't show the masses that and expect there not to be some backlash. So why don't you let me know what y'all think about it?
The biggest Powerball jackpot in history, and now there could be a dispute over who bought the winning ticket here at Joe's gas station in Altadena.
The name of the person who is the only player to match all 6 numbers of the historic Powerball drawing last November is Edwin Castro.
The lottery announced Edwin Castro as the winner of the big prize and that he would collect a lump sum payment of $997 million. Castro did not show up to the announcement.
Our winner declined the opportunity to be with us today.
There's now a potential lawsuit that claims a man named Jose Rivera actually purchased the ticket. In the paperwork, Rivera claims that another man, identified only as Reggie, stole the ticket and would not give it back. Rivera says after the winning numbers were selected, he kept asking to get the ticket, but Reggie refused. He claims Reggie threatened to destroy the ticket if he didn't split the winnings. The document says Rivera reported all of this to law enforcement and the California Lottery. The lottery has claimed it sometimes looks at surveillance video to make sure it has the right person. Today at Joe's service station, no one would talk to us to confirm if the lottery had checked its video from back in November. The lottery has issued a statement which says, in part, the California Lottery is not authorized to investigate criminal activity among its players. Such allegations are subject to investigation only by local law enforcement. Further, when it comes to the vetting process for big winners, California Lottery has the utmost confidence in its process for doing so. California Lottery remains confident that Edwin Castro is the rightful winner. The lawsuit names the state lottery, Edwin Castro and Reggie as defendants, and the lottery says its role would be limited in any investigation. It could answer questions and maybe provide evidence that is legally required.
Did anybody else think that lottery drawing was fake? Because I sure as fuck do.
You don't find that suspicious. 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 You don't find that suspicious.
Took place at 8:57 a.m., but she keeps using the word night frequently and also tells us all good night. It's rigged.
Right after that, America, we have 41. Let's congratulate Lisa Hayes of Illinois, who won $2 million. Now, your next number up tonight is 33, and that's followed by the number 47, and we'll round it out tonight for you with the number 10. Now, for your winning Powerball number, good luck, everyone. It is 10, and your Power Play multiplier is 2. Let's take another look at those winning numbers. Remember, there are multiple ways to win. We'll see you back here Wednesday night. Good night, everyone.
Alright, guys, God just woke me up at 111. Said you guys needed a message. It's gotta be important. A bitch needs her sleep, bro. If this finds you, it's for you. No hashtags, not shit. Alright, Divine Holy Spirit, use me as a vessel. What's the message for them? Okay, somebody wants to come apologize to you, baby. You need to be strong. Okay, these people are pissed off that you're coming up financially and you're moving forward. Okay, you're definitely on the right path. These people tried to take you out and you really need to remember that. Okay, it's really, really, really important. Okay, these people tried to make you homeless. They turned the whole entire family against you here. You being homeless was their wish fulfillment. Okay, you need to remember how fucking strong you were. These people hid a lot of things from you and they put you through a lot of dark times. And they invested a lot in making you miserable, okay? There was a lot of spell work here that was backfiring, baby. They're paying for all the energy that they threw at you, and they're fucked up about it. They are fucked up right now. They are scared. They don't want things to change, and they are heartbroken, but they worked against you. They did. They worked against you. The hangman here. Why is the hangman here? What do we got? Okay. You guys, they tried to sacrifice you, man. They tried to give up your life. This could have been a third-party situation with somebody you love and care about here. It's the full moon, and then the moon just came out in the reverse. Fuck, I'm good here. Okay, secrets are coming out, baby. Okay, you are on a new journey. You shocked these people. Judgment's been called. They're about to go down. They're about to go the fuck down, baby. Like the Most High just wants you to stay strong. This mother wants to keep you stagnant. She's all sad, all feeling sorry for herself. Can't stop thinking about what they've done to you, and they're gonna try and come back into your life. And they're just looking for another way to try and destroy you. Okay? Again, shit's backfiring here. 3 of Wands. What's the backfire, Spirit Guides? But the cycle's closed, man. You did it. You did it. There's something coming to a completion here. They're going to try and come clean, maybe be honest or some shit like that. But they're still hating us. They're still whack-ass, hating-ass bitches, bro. That's what God wants you to know. Keep to yourself. Keep to yourself. These people are going to stress you out. You walked away for a motherfucking reason. They're going to be in communication because they're going to start losing every motherfucking thing that they have. And they're going to need your help. 6 of coins. Okay, yeah, they're gonna need your help. So don't you fucking remember? Don't you forget. Don't you forget that when you needed their help, they turned their fucking back on you. Okay? You moved away from this. Okay, they betrayed you. 10. Alright, guys.
I tell you, this is some bullshit. 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 When I tell you this is some bullshit, this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit.
Alright, so does anyone else think the Powerball was a little shady when it got to $2 billion? Because the drawing didn't happen last night on Monday like it usually does. Lottery said there were security protocols, and so it was going to take time to make sure everything was right. They didn't do the drawing until Tuesday morning. I'm like, that's cool. So I wait a while. I check my tickets, the numbers in. Obviously, I didn't win, or I wouldn't be wasting my time on here. I'd be over there quit my job. But when I checked the Powerball website, it said nobody had won and that it was going up to $2.3 billion. Well, lo and behold, a little while later, I see there was a winning ticket sold for the $2.04 billion in California. I just find it odd. We went from can't do the drawing, did the drawing late, we don't have a winner, oh, we have a winner. Seems a little shady to me.
What a fucking joke. What a joke. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves, me included. Yo, fuck Powerball. Yo, let's get, no more Powerball. No more Powerball. Stand with me.
Fuck them. Fuck them rumors. Fuck what they heard. Wake that fucking monster up. And when you do, don't let that motherfucker go back to sleep.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.